Hello and welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to be talking about how to not get stressed or how to manage your stress in an exam. I would say I'm a very professional at it. In fact, everybody in my classroom talks about how I manage my stress perfectly. Obviously I'm a fourth year university nursing college student, as well as I've done a lot of exams in my life and I've went through a lot of stressful situations to know exactly how to manage my stress before an exam. The first thing I'm gonna let you know, so I'm gonna show you how to do it basically. After this video, I promise, on God, you'll know how to manage your stress. The first thing I'm gonna be starting off is a quote from Jeff Bezos, which was, stress only exists if there is absence of action. So I have an exam, I do nothing about it, I'm stressed. But if I do something, I'm not as stressed all of a sudden. Now, it's how much you do, when you do it, blah blah blah. I'm gonna get into the details. But that's the main point. You have to understand it. If I am stressed about something, I need to make a decision. Will I prepare for the exam? Yes or no? Yes, alright, let's do it, so I'm not stressed. Or no, alright, I'm not preparing, so why stress? Now, there can come a little bit of fear or stress. They can be perceived, yeah, but they should be healthy. So the healthy stress is the type of stress that makes you work, that makes you just be focused in the exam. As an example, you have an exam, you're a little bit stressed, you're saying the mantras in your head. That's a cool stress. That's the stress that makes you succeed and not get fucked up. Now the bad stress, like, oh, it's gonna be bad and bad scenarios in your head and blah blah blah. It's bullshit. It's literally dog bullshit. That's what it is. Now, let me explain furthermore. Okay. I'm gonna give you an example. So last year, there was a very hard exam in college. We went to the exam. There's one person who was wearing a suit. Everybody looked at him. Everybody was stressed and afraid. That person was wearing a fucking suit. You think he was afraid? He wasn't. You know who was that person? That was me! I was wearing a fucking suit in the hardest fucking exam of the year. Walking like there, looking at people like this. My fucking classmates, like, oh, you're fucking afraid of fucking what? Fucking paper and pen. Words. You're fucking afraid of ink. Ink is what you're afraid of. Oh, fucking fuck's sake. You're fucked. You might as well lose. Nah, but actually it's true. And there's not like a secret formula, but you just gotta understand. If I've done everything it could, we're done. Not everything it could, because this is bullshit. And this is what I'm going to be explaining in point number 2, which is how to prepare for an exam. There's only 2 strategies, one of them works. Well, there's a lot of strategies that don't work, but I'm going to make 2 that both of them work, but I prefer the second one. Okay. First strategy is you study, and you make your entire life about the exam, basically forever, until you die. The second way, which is my way, is you have to be smart. So there's 2 types of exams. There's the exams like driver's license, right? It's a little bit different than college exams. University exams are a little bit different than driver's license. Obviously, we have also practical and theoretical. I'd say it's pretty much the same. But let's go with the differences between driver's license and university exams. So driver's license is more fluid. You have to do a lot of exercises. You go to the agency and you practice there, and you just do the exercises again and again. You study the rules, you do the exercises again, you make flaws, you correct them, you study. Now with college, it's a little bit different because you have lectures. Now there's lectures 1, 2, 3, there's subject. Both of these are very similar because it doesn't really matter about what is you're studying. It matters that it is you're studying. As long as there is a sort of class that you can go to, you should go to. Here's my idea about it, at least. There's two types of class. There's one that are hard, that even if you go through, you're fucked. And there's ones that you serve, it's pretty cool. Now, if you ever happen to go to a class, some people don't prefer going to class, which is fine, you can do that too. That works. But if it's obligatory, it's mandatory to go to class. As an example, in my university, nursing university, it's mandatory to go to class. So if you want to go to class, you want to do it the right way. What do I mean by this? This is important. There's three things that you should focus on. One, you say at first in the row. Two, teacher should remember your name. Three, take some fucking notes, even if you never knew them. And don't be don't be too colorful. One pen, one fucking paper. All you need. Why? If you're gonna sit in the front, I did a research myself. It's actual research that I've done on myself. And it analyzed all the years of my life in college and university and high school, I realized that the years that I got the best grades was not the years that I studied the most or the hardest or was afraid the most. It was the years that I sat in the front row in the class. Giving you some free information right there. Two, the teacher should always remember your name, because you never know, in college especially, things can get fucked up. One of the people that can actually help you is your professor. Now, if he remembers your name, the odds of him actually remember you gets higher. So he remembers your name, he's like, oh, it's that guy, Will Smith, oh, okay, I might help him because I remember his name. Just that. Because when you think about it, teachers will spend what, like 60 hours? 60 hours to 120 hours max on a subject with you. So they won't remember a lot of people. The class is what, 80 to 300 people? My class is about 84. But you're like, okay, he's not going to remember shit. He's probably going to get out remembering 3 students. Be one of them. How? Make and call for researchers. You don't need to work. ChatGPT will do it for you. Just listen to class. He'd be bullshitting about some topic, right? He's like, oh, watches are actually very important in this industry. He was talking about fucking physics, and he's talking about watch. Well, you don't care. You type, oh, ChatGPT, I want to research about watch and physics and how they're very important. Bullshit. Gives you the research, give it to him with your name and his name big. He remembers that shit. And make a good presentation, colorful, some wrap up, very beautiful, give it to him. Especially in the final sessions, sweet. He will never forget your name. And you will make sure that if you get fucked up and you call for him, there's a higher percentage that he can help you. Two, let's say you need 0.5 grade to win or to pass. Do you think he's not giving you that note? He is, because he remembers you. He's like, that guy gave me a research. Well, might as well just give him 0.5. But if he doesn't know you, he's like, fuck this guy, I don't even know him. It was some fucking in the back of the class laughing with all those, the guys that don't study. He's not gonna fucking give you extra points. But if he remembers your name, he's gonna give you. Now, with the notes stuff, you don't want to be just stiff like that in the front row, staring at the teacher. You want to make it a little bit dynamic. Sometimes it's better to just act as if you're writing. And actually, teachers like the students that take a little bit of notes, but don't be one of those creepy, literally stupid, dumbass students that make 100 colorful colors and highlighters and colorful books and papers, and at the end they don't even fucking succeed and pass the class. Bullshit, dumbasses. Don't be like them. I never buy books. I never buy notebooks. I look at my childhood. I have a middle school. I bought some fucking notebooks. Well, they got some papers that I didn't write on them. I'm writing on those. I'm getting some free papers. I don't even spend the money. It's more effective. And never use more than one pen. One color of pen. Choose black or blue. Red and green and fucking yellow, pink. That's bullshit. It's not gonna make you pass the exam. Just write. You don't probably not gonna even fucking revise those notes. You're just taking them. At the end, you're just gonna look at the copy that the teacher give you or the best in the class notes, and you're just gonna read that. Not even look at that shit. You're gonna throw it off. So much as well do it right in the first place. Now, that's a very good point. Now, let's go back. That's the strategy. If you have class to go to, just try to go to, sit in the front. Now, big point. If the teacher is not he who's gonna give you the point, as an example, driver's license. So if it's a teacher but some other teacher is gonna give you the point, it's still the teacher. But in driver's license, you study in agency and the robot, the computer will give you the note. It's unhuman. I don't sit in the front. I sit in the middle. I sit in a place where I see properly and I see comfortably and just beautiful, and I don't even give a fuck of taking all the attention and sitting in the front. Just extra pressure. I don't give a fuck. I don't get the benefits. I'm sitting in the middle or the back, whatever place I feel comfortable in. If it's the front, sure, but if you have a fucking TV like we have in our agency, I don't want to fucking have my neck being sore at the end of the day. So no, I'm sitting in a very comfortable place. Now the second step of actually not being stressful in the exam, you make rules. One of the best rules is one, you have full rest before exam, sleep and food and water. So sleep and food. You want to sleep good at the night before the exam, and if it's a very big one, the 2 nights before the exam. As an example, today I had a very big exam. I slept for 14 hours today. Why? Because I know if I don't sleep, the chances of me fucking up just gets higher. So one of the easiest thing, if you're not prepared at all for the exam, make sure that you sleep at least 8, 10 hours, 12 hours. Just at least. Oh, I'm asleep, but I can't sleep. I'm just literally just laying down and thinking. That's also sleep. If you're sleeping, not looking at your phone, not doing nothing, laying down in your bed, that's also sleep. Okay? You count those as hours of sleep. That's beautiful. Alright, cool. Also, you want to use your short-term memory. Meaning the day of the exam, as example, as I said, today I had an exam. I did about half an hour before the exam. I was going through it, right? Before I even got out of bed, I was making my breakfast. Water was boiling. I was like, alright, let me check through. Alright, I'm checking a little bit. On my phone. Some other exams, I only revise the day of the exam. Only. I don't do overnights ever. They will fuck you up. As I said, sleep is number one. If you prepare 1 hour before the exam, it's better than all of those motherfuckers that don't sleep. Even if they prepare for a fucking month, you're gonna be better than them. Do you think? And also remember that in exams, shit can happen that is not an exam. You get in a fight. Teacher gets you out. Some people get bothered by you and they want to fucking kill you. Who's gonna save you? Not your fucking notes. It's you! And if you sleep good, there's a higher chance probability that you can actually survive that and make it work. So you win in the exam and in the real life as well. Also, you want to eat some good food, so a little bit of protein, not only sugar. And guess what? No stress. You won the exam. If you want to see more videos like this and have exams no stress, make sure to subscribe. Keep in the comments so I know that I need to make more videos like this. Subscribe to the channel so you see billions of videos like this. Hundreds of them. Subscribe.